Hey, so here is Frankie and Gus's recap videos. I took them out separately because I wanted to work on high thresholds with them. Frankie did phenomenal. Oh my goodness, he did uh, really spectacular. I did have him on a short belt leash, and there was a couple times where I did have to give him some corrections, but from the most part, he was engaged. Like you can see right here, he's like, "Yes, let's do this." He had no fear with noises, with people going past with carts, with wood. We went across some beeping stuff in Home Depot. Like, it's a really distracting place for most dogs. This little dude was a ham and did phenomenal. There was a couple times where his nose got him in a little trouble where he wanted to go say hi. He leaned across the aisle to get attention, but we just redirected into a sit and he did really well. Um, like better than I was expecting, which I expect a lot from Frankie, but this was like, hey, hey. He's got it down, which is really cool to see. So this is where, when we talk about integrating into public access, taking him out places by himself, he's pretty close to being ready and doing the work. Still working on him and his brother together, but for him alone, it was really cool. Enjoy this sped up version of us doing the roundabouts in Home Depot. If you hang tight, Gus will come up in just a moment. Mr. Gus! Okay, so we went to Odyssey because I wanted to work with kids. Home Depot, I felt like he would just ham it up to the people, and I wanted small, squeaky kids that said, "Oh, puppy," that really would tease him. Now, ironically, when we got here, there was like 10 buses of teenagers, like middle school, high school teenagers, which I think is almost worse than kindergartners because they were so excited to see him. Now, Gus is definitely the polar out of the two. Um, he he was a little bit of a struggle on walking calmly with me, so I definitely have to get back to, hey dude, what are we supposed to do? Which makes me a little not concerned, but a little heads up of like it might be an integration aspect. He walked really well for Sam. Getting him to walk really well with me, getting him walked well with you or any of your friends. Like I think that's gonna be he's gonna push boundaries with every new person. Now he loved on everyone that we got to have permission to say hi on. We did practice on saying hi. For that, I didn't have the camera out, but neutrality is a hard thing for this little dude. He just, as we've talked about, wants to love on everyone. So, walking around here where the kids were all eating lunch in the middle of the circle, we got to practice. You can see him like, but there's people working on Leave It, and we have to check in. One thing I did know as we worked on stairs, it's one of the things I like about Odyssey is there's several staircase options. He was very pulley. Like he like was flying up or flying down the stairs. Like he was very uncomfortable on it, so he was trying to rush through it. I wonder if that's what's happening with your landing and he's getting stuck, possibly. Um, Frankie, when we've done stairs, has always been pretty easy walking up and down, but Gus really struggled with it. So I don't know if that's tied in with him being weird with your landing at home. But anyways, otherwise, once I got him kind of engaged and thinking, he did pretty well. The pulling is something that's going to take a little bit of redirection, and some counter conditioning on him because I know he knows the expectation. But it was a good day for both boys. They were a blast to work with.